Hi, this is Praise George. I want to talk about the power of no. The power of no. The power of no. There is a place, there is a time to say yes to your dream, to say yes to your purpose, to say yes to your mission, to say yes to your agenda, to say yes to your goals. There is a time to say yes to your destiny, to step forward and do the things that your dream demands of you, or destiny demands of you, or life demands of you, for you to actualize your vision and your dream. There is a time to say yes. And you ought to say yes to the things that matter to you, the things that are important to you. You ought to say yes to your dream. Say yes to your goals. Say yes to your agenda. Say yes to the things that you believe in. Say yes to the things that you love. You have to learn to say yes. However, I want us to talk about the power of no. The power of no. Let's talk about the power of no. The power of no. There is power in no. There is power in that word no. There is power in that word no. You have to learn to say no. You have to learn to say no without feeling guilty, without feeling bad. You have to learn to say no. You have to learn to use that word no. Many people, many of you have not achieved your goals and your dream. Why? Because you have not learned to use that word no. No is a powerful word. No is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. It needs no explanation. It needs no explanation whatsoever. No is a complete sentence. No. A man is asking a woman out and she says no. It is a complete sentence. She doesn't need to explain herself or explain her life. No. A man is demanding sex from a woman and she says no. Just one word, no. It's enough. It has explained everything in our heart. No. And no means no. It doesn't mean maybe. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean try harder. No. No means absolutely no. No. No means no. There are no attachments to the word no. Is a complete sentence. No. You're asking the lady out and she says no. That means absolutely no. It doesn't mean pester my life and try hard. No. It means no. That's what it means, no. But some men, they hear wrongly. They think, when a woman says no, she means maybe. She means try harder. She means something else. No, but she doesn't mean anything else. When a woman says no, it's no. It means no. N-O, no. It's a complete, full sentence. It's a book on its own. No. No. Absolutely no. You have to understand the power of no. You have to understand the power of no and use it to your own advantage and benefit. You have to use that word no. Many of you say yes to the wrong things. You say yes to the wrong relationships. You say yes to the wrong friends. You should say no You should learn to say no to the wrong relationships. People who don't belong in your life, you should learn to say no to them. You should learn to say no to the wrong relationships. You're in certain relationships that are draining your energy, draining your mental, emotional, spiritual, financial energy. You have to learn to say no to these relationships. You have to learn to say no to vampires, emotional vampires. Emotional vampires, energy vampires, financial vampires. Learn to say no to them. Learn to say no to the wrong people in your life. Learn to say no to them. The power of no. Learn to say no to people who are in your life just to take from you. Just to take from you, never giving, but always taking. Vampires, financial vampires, emotional vampires, they drain you. Learn to say no to them. The power of no. Learn to say no to takers. Learn to say no to time wasters. Learn to say no to people who come to distract and detract you from your agenda and your mission, the mission of your life. Some of you have the wrong people in your life. You have to learn to say no to detractors and distractors and people who come into your life to derail you from your agenda, your dream, and your vision. Learn to say no to them and say the no very clearly. Say no very clearly, very vehemently. Say no. Let it come out from your soul. Say no. You will not distract me from my mission. You will not distract me from my calling. You will not distract me from my assignment. You will not distract me from my destiny. No. Say no to the wrong people in your life. Say no to them. Say no to the wrong relationships. Say no, relationships that are taking you away from your dream, away from your calling, away from your destiny, away from your blessing, away from living a life of peace, a life walking with God. Say no to such people. Say no to them. The power of no. Say no, I don't want you in my life anymore. People who lead you astray. People who lead you astray, learn to say no to them and refuse and resist and reject them. Say no, I don't want this life. Say no to the wrong people in your life. Say no to them. No. No, I'm no longer going to take drugs with you. No. I'm no longer going to sell my body for money. No. I'm no longer going to abuse my body with drugs. No. I'm no longer going to abuse my body with alcohol. No. I'm no longer going to be a slave to drugs. Say no. Say no to the wrong friends. Say no. You're not going to be a slave to sex, to your sexual urges. Sex is natural. But to be a slave to any natural urge, to be a slave is a terrible thing. To be at the mercy of that emotion is a terrible thing. Say no. Say no to the wrong friends who pull you in the wrong direction. Say no. Say no. Say no to them. Say no to people who try to sow doubt into your life. Say no to them. Say no. You can't be my friend. No. You can't be my friend again. You doubt my ability. You doubt my competence. You doubt my dream. You doubt my vision. You sow doubt into my life. You don't believe in me. No, I don't want you in my life because you are poison. Doubt is poison. Say no to to people who sow doubt into your life. Say no to them. Say no. Say no. Say no to people who try to limit your dream. People who try to limit your dreams. Say no to them. Just say no. Some of you are too nice. You're too nice, and your niceness is killing you, destroying your dream, destroying your life. Learn to say no. I don't want you telling me all that nonsense. No. Don't sow doubt into my life. No. Stop it. Stop speaking that way. Stop speaking that way to me. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Do not give access to the wrong people in your life. Learn to say no to them and shut the door to the wrong people. Learn to say no. The power of no. Learn to say no. Some of you say yes too quickly. You say yes to everything people ask you to do. You say yes. Do you have some money? Yes. Can you go with me this place? Yes. You just make commitments. You make commitments without thinking. You make commitments to anybody, to everybody. You just make commitments and you become weak. You become weak. And people just take advantage of you and use you because it is always a yes. You have to learn to say no. You have to put yourself first, put your agenda first and say no. No, I don't have the time to do this. I cannot make a commitment to this. It is not maybe, it is a no. I don't, because I have certain things I want to do in my own life. I've made certain commitments and my commitments come first. So no, I'm not going to do it. Many of you have spread yourself too thin. You're committed to this, committed to this, committed to this, committed to this. You have to learn to say no to certain things and say no and say no and just say no. You have to learn to say no. Too many commitments to too many people just weaken you. Just weaken you and break your focus. You don't have energy for the things that are important to you because you spread yourself too thin. Learn to say no. Shut some of those doors. You have to learn to say no to some things that are even good. They are good. But it's not every opportunity that you take advantage of. No. Because some opportunities will lead you away from your dream and from your vision and from your mission. So you have to learn to say no to some good opportunities. Learn to say no. And they tell you, oh, you're going to make lots of money. Say no. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for inviting me to this opportunity. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to make money. Thank you. But no. Why? Because I have certain commitments. And if I commit myself to pursue this particular opportunity, I will miss out on the things that are important to me. You have to know the things that are important to you and learn to say no to the rest. Things that will distract you and detract you from your dream. You know, the excuse that some of you give is that, listen, that this is an opportunity to make money. This is an opportunity. You don't say yes to every opportunity. You have to learn to say no to some opportunities because some of opportunities will just lead you astray. They just lead you astray. They just lead you astray. It's just a good opportunity. So I have to say no. Let me tell you. Not every good opportunity is good for you. Not every good opportunity is good for you. Not every good opportunity is good for you. You have to understand that. Not every good opportunity is good for you. Some opportunities that are good are for your friends. They're good for your friends, but they are bad for you. And some opportunities that are good for you, they are bad for your friends. So you have to learn to think through and make wise choices and say no to the wrong things. Somebody you're in a relationship with the wrong person. And in your mind, you're saying, I don't want to hurt this person. Let me just continue with the relationship. Let me just continue. But in your heart, you know that relationship is wrong. You have to call that person and sit down and say, no, sorry, I cannot continue with this relationship. Yes, I like you, but I cannot continue with this with this relationship because we're not going in the same direction. You're going east and I'm going west. We are not going in the same direction. So no to this relationship. If you don't say no, if you don't learn to say no to the wrong relationship, they will pull you in the wrong direction. Learn to say no to relationships that drain you. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Listen, you have to assess every commitment that you've made. Learn to assess. Go and assess every commitment that you've made. Sit down. Commitments to different kind of programs and projects. Sit down and ask yourself, should I be doing these things? Are these things worth my while? Are there places where I bring value? Or do they bring value to me? You have to learn to assess where the places you've made commitments, and if those commitments and the things where you're spending your time and your energy and your resources, they're not productive, they're not aligned or in line with your dream, you have to learn to say no. Say no. Withdraw yourself. Say no. Just say no. Learn to say no. The power of no. No is a complete sentence.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe to this channel.